What's up everybody, this is Harry Rush and you're watching a track breakdown where I'll show you how I remade the Aspyer's track called DNA, which was one released on Step Records. I actually like this track, the main idea of the original one, amazing, but I decided to add a little bit aggressive, add a little bit of movement in the drop, so let's dive into the DAW and check what I made. So this is a project, you can see there's actually not so many stuff here. The main changes was in the bass and the drums, because I deleted the low frequency in the drop, so I should remake the drums. So you can see the project, there's not so actually many changes here, because the idea was to keep it simple, to keep it minimal. I just remade the drop, so you can see there's not so many instruments here. And there is just a minor changes in the intro and the break. So we will start from the intro. In intro, I added just an ambient sounds and walks. Also, I added a REMIXED bass that sounds like this. There is actually a pitch bend. Which makes REMIXED bass a little bit interesting. So this is how sounds like ambient sounds with this Vox additive stuff. So this is how sounds an intro. In the build-up, I actually nothing changed, just only added Aspyer snares, which one is going from the deepest to the loudest in the end. And there's the main stuff that's making your excitement on the high level. The REMIXED bass is going on up and then down. So now we talk about the FX sounds because it's really simple. In the feel between the build-up and the drop, we have just a simple stuff like percussion and short fills. This is actually samples from the sample box. Nothing ordinary, just additive for the REMIXED and tape stop here. Just little bit fills between the drop parts, it's fixes like lasers, like ticks, and etc. So you can hear this impact is making an extra noise sound, which one added a little bit movement. So that's all. That's actually all fixes, nothing difficult. So now we will talk about the main stuff, drums. And the drums also are simple one. We can see here just ghost, kick, clap, percussions, which together sounds like this. I have added here just pre-shifted clap for the air candy that make a little bit move to the drums, and the drums are works with a bass because the bass sounds, this is a main, and we will hear it together. The bass sounds is easy, there's only just a stab, salty bass, sub bass, and the main top bass. Nothing extraordinary, simple, and this sounds together like this. So with the kick, it's going to be amazing. And also with the other stuff like percussion and claps. So then we go to the instruments, to the stops, to the effect sounds that I stolen from the main track. Actually, there's string sounds that I made as stops. I not removed the main strings that make arpeggios, but I actually take as tap sounds. It sounds like this. And in the second part of the drop, I just decided to add arpeggio. So there is actually an extra lead that sounds like this, with the extra strings, which one is the Aspyer signature sound. So together it sounds like this. And actually this extra lead really works well with the salty bass. This sounds amazing. It's like giving it more power to this one. So I also added, there's a little bit pitch up to the lead fill because it sounds a little bit boring. We can hear it like here and this one. So this is just a little bit ear candy. In the break, I decided to left lead fill because I don't know, just a little touch of me, because I actually changed the drop, nothing more. So it sounds like this. And the second drop is absolutely the same, nothing changed, that's all. Actually, that's all. So now let's listen to the full result.